Arsene, it was an international break you could have done without, I would think, given your form going into it. How do you get back onto the same kind of run of form?
Well, just I believe our last game was a win, so we have the confidence from a good run, and after it is down to be professional. That means a profession is capable to focus on its target, and that's where we can show that we are professionals, real professionals, and focus very quickly again on our run.
There was some team news overnight. Chamak is back. Just clarify the situation over Gibbs and Jenkinson, who have injuries for the big ones.
Gibbs has a hernia, so he had surgery. I had no news last night. Hopefully that has gone well. And Jenkinson has a stress fracture in his back and is out for, at the moment, minimum 3 to 4 weeks.
And traditionally, or not traditionally, but in the past, Arsenal had very difficult Octobers and Novembers, having had a very good start. It's kind of turned around this time around. Why is that?
Maybe because we had a bad start. Basically, we had many players out at the start of the season. We bought it very late, on end of August, and we just grabbed the momentum recently. So I think the team is getting stronger from game to game, and so overall I expect us to keep the momentum going and not and go from strength to strength. Maybe we are on a strong run because we started later.
And just finally from me, Norwich, there's always a Premier League surprise package, do you think?
There's always a Premier League surprise package every year, and this season we have 3 instead of 1, because and QPR and Norwich and Swansea are doing extremely well, and it just shows you that the style of play has changed in the Championship. You see that with the teams coming up like Norwich and Swansea and QPR, and that the level has gone up in the lower divisions, and that I could feel that last year already in the FA Cup games, even against the Division 1 teams. It was very difficult games.
You said Kieran Gibbs has had a hernia operation. How long is it likely before he's likely to be back?
I count 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Okay. Because he's been out for a month or so with a stomach.
With a stomach, he had initially a stomach problem, muscle strain in the abdomens, and that detailed in fact a hernia, and so he's out for quite a long time.
Can I get your thoughts on what Sepp Blatter has been saying this week, Arsene? What have you made of it all?
I didn't really follow the complete story. The only thing I can say personally, I'm against I'm against discrimination, any discrimination, and I'm for zero tolerance. So that's quite easy. On the pitch and off the pitch, in the stands and on the pitch. And there's still a lot of work to do in England on that front, and I think England has a lot of work to do, not only with what happens on the pitch, but in the stands as well.
Many people seem to be of the opinion that it's time for Sepp Blatter to go. Do you think that's the way forward?
Well, as I told you, I don't know exactly what he said. What I've heard, what I've been told, is that he said people should shake hands after the game. What is, you cannot be against it. Does that mean that we have to accept what happened before? I personally think no, and that any insult has to be, of course, punished. We have maybe to take some examples of rugby, where people don't speak to the referees, where people don't insult each other, and I personally think we have still a lot of work to do inside football, even outside of Blatter comments. I think there's too much talk on the football pitch, and we have to go really deep into that, because our sport is watched now by billions of people and we cannot accept what's going on the pitch.
Why do you think there has been such an outcry here, when in other countries they don't find it perhaps quite so controversial?
I think first of all there is a personal battle between the papers and Sepp Blatter and the FIFA. There is some bitterness as well from the last World Cup, but that all does not mean that Blatter can say you do not have to punish racist comments. I think you have to, and I'm personally stick to what I say. I'm for zero tolerance on the football pitch on that front.
In other countries, do they take it as seriously as we do?
I don't know well enough. I feel in France they take it seriously as well, because we have, of course, a multi-ethnic society in France as well, like in England. So I would say in the countries where you have a lot of immigration, the problem is tackled a bit more seriously than in the other countries, and rightly so. And overall, I think England is taking the right step, is doing well on that front, but there's still some work to do, you know, and that racist comments are unacceptable, because any discrimination for me is unacceptable. And sport has a fantastic chance and a fantastic opportunity, because it's a worldwide, football is a worldwide sport, watched all over the world, and we have a massive responsibility in that.
Will you have one eye on the Champions League game when it comes to selecting your team for this weekend?
No, not at all. Not at all, because for us, you know, our target is to come back to fight at the top in the Premier League. That's even more important than anything else for us. And the Championship is vital for us, that we come back. Where we come from, we will come from hell. And if we have learned something, it is to put 100% effort in every single game.